Once, a successful businessman from the city decided to visit a small village. He had a grand plan to build a factory in the village. He knew it would be a long journey, but he was confident that it would be worth the effort. As he traveled, he reached a point where he had to make a choice. He had two options. One way was a long road around the village, which would take him about 30 minutes. The other option was much shorter, a 20-minute boat ride across a river that would get him there quickly. Feeling the pressure of time, he chose the boat ride. The boat was small, and there was just one man at the helm, paddling slowly. The businessman sat quietly, thinking about his plans. After a while, the businessman asked the boatman, "Do you know who's sitting in your boat?" The boatman replied with a smile, "No, I don't know. Who are you?" Curious, the businessman asked, "Aren't you concerned? Don't you know who am I?" The boatman answered shyly, "I don't know anything about that, sir. I never went to school. My father passed away when I was young, and I had to work to support my family. I've been working since I was a child, and that's why I never had a chance to learn how to read or write." The businessman, feeling a little superior, chuckled. "You don't even know how to read or write? What kind of life is that?" he said with a tone of judgment. He thought to himself, "This man's life must be so wasted." But the boatman didn't react to his words. He just nodded politely. After some time, the businessman spoke again, pointing to the land ahead. "You see that land over there? We'll soon be setting up a large factory there, and our brand will sell bottled water all over the city." The boatman looked confused. "Bottled water? What's that?" he asked. The businessman, a bit irritated, replied, "Water bottles. You must have seen them in the shops in the city. How could you not know what they are? Haven't you ever left this village?" The boatman, with a gentle smile, replied, "No, sir. I've never left this village. I don't even know what the city is like." The businessman, frustrated, scoffed, "You've never been to the city? What kind of life is that?" But as he said those words, the boat suddenly hit something and started sinking. The businessman was shocked as the water started filling the boat quickly. The river was deep and the shore was far away. The boatman, who had been calm all along, suddenly looked serious. He turned to the businessman and asked, "Do you know how to swim?" The businessman replied, "No, I don't know how to swim." The boatman, with a half smile, said, "You don't even know how to swim? What kind of life is that?" The businessman's heart sank. He realized how foolish he had been. He had judged the boatman without understanding his life. Desperate, the businessman pleaded, "Please, save me. I'll do anything. I'll give you anything to save my life." The boatman didn't hesitate. He said, "Don't worry. Just hold on to me tightly, and I'll save you." The boatman was not only skilled in swimming, but he also knew how to rescue people. He swam with the businessman in his arms, keeping him afloat until they reached the shore safely. The businessman, completely shaken, realized how wrong he had been. His arrogance and his judgment all seemed so insignificant at that moment. As they reached the land, the businessman, humbled by the experience, looked at the boatman and said, "I was wrong. I judged you without knowing anything about your life. You are far more skilled and capable than I ever imagined." The boatman smiled gently. "It's okay, sir. We all have our paths in life. Not everyone has the same opportunities or the same knowledge, but everyone has their strength." The businessman walked away, his thoughts filled with a deep understanding. He realized that life isn't just about status or education. It's about the values we hold, the strength within us, and the ability to help others when they need it most. Moral of the story: never judge anyone based on what they don't know or what you think they lack. Everyone has their unique strengths and struggles. We should always be humble and kind, remembering that life is not just about education or success, but also about compassion, empathy, and helping each other.